Yeah, so I'm in the biotechnology industry. A company that I work for is called Amicus Therapeutics, and we focus on developing novel medicines. We started with small molecules, but we moved into biologics and gene therapy to treat rare diseases. And particularly with gene therapy, new technologies to whether it's data warehousing, artificial intelligence, various analytical data, is very important to our scientists to make the right decisions.
Good. I mean, there's a lot of both the representatives from small companies and larger companies. Certain people that are leading the whole discovery organization versus, CEOs of smaller companies. Really with a chemistry focus, obviously, since it's a medicinal chemistry strategy. But there's been a lot of depth and breadth.
I found the one-to-one to be very useful as you get to know companies that I might not cross paths otherwise. And I certainly have a couple of business cards that I will be using.
So far it's been great. Started nice and early, and the keynote speaker was one of the companies that I'm interested in doing some business with, so right off the bat I was able to connect with him.
Yeah, so this is the second year that I'm attending this event, and I'm always looking forward to it. It's a great opportunity to meet a lot of my colleagues, to connect with vendors.
The impact of the cellular thermal shift assay, or CETS as it's abbreviated, is that it enables you to quantify if your drug is actually hitting the intended target at the intended site, organ, cell type. And that allows you to select the right compounds, allows you to select the compounds that have the biggest chance of actually reaching therapeutic effect, if you wish, or becoming medicine.
I'll give you an introduction of WuXi Tech and how we use our open platform.
The one-to-one meeting was really good. I got to meet a lot of CRO companies that I can eventually use their services at sometimes in the future. And I got to learn what they do, what are kind of their potentials, and what services we can use.
The audience has been really good. It's very relevant audience. The conference in terms of the attendees are very relevant to the topics that have been chosen, and kudos to all the efforts by the organizing team.
So that was our goal. Yeah, so I would highly recommend people coming to the Proventa conferences. They're quite informative. They give opportunities for networking and connecting, mostly with peers and colleagues that are either in the same boat or can help you get further along.
I get bored to death in large lectures. Having an interactive sort of format I think is great, so there's good value.
What Proventa is doing here, I think, is pretty neat, because I don't think there are many other groups that are doing this, and that is putting together roundtables, where now you have a series of several experts who are in this area all together, and they can bring up almost any subject and discuss it where you would never hear that any other way. And so that's what I like about this meeting, quite frankly.
These events are fantastic because often there are walls or invisible walls between different companies. You really need to be able to talk to people across the boundaries to get more ideas and to really foster the collaborations.
The great thing really is the fortuitous meetings you have. You're talking to somebody else, someone else comes along, and then suddenly you've got a new friend in the industry. So,
it's fantastic. I've been to several of the East Coast events, and this is my first time at a West Coast event. It has the same kind of dynamic.
I've been able to meet a lot of people. They're who's of the San Francisco biotech area in chemistry and drug discovery.